Welcome to Reality is Undefeated. I'm at Gatewood. Thank you for tuning in. Listen, man, not everybody is made to be on the front line because not everybody is meant to be on the front line. It's a lot of positions that have to be played in order for any operation to go accordingly, right? According to plan. But for some reason in our communities, like we have this notion that if you're not on the front lines battling it out physically, that you're useless. You have no role. You have no way to help. There are so many great minds attached to dead bodies because they were not protected, because they were asked to be on the front line. Fred Hampton should have been protected. Malcolm X should have been protected. Our communities have been without leadership for the last 30, 40, 50 years. You cut the head off the snake, the body will die. That's what we are. We are the body. They cut the head off when they killed Martin. They cut the head off when they killed Malcolm. They cut the head off when they killed Fred Hampton. They cut the head off. And every other voice that comes along that could actually move the masses, they have a premature death, conveniently. There is not a single black man or woman today, right now as I speak this, that can get into a microphone, talk into a public broadcast, and move the masses of black people. Not one. Not one. We have no head. This is why I encourage so many young brothers to read. And today, you don't even got to pick up a book. You can just play an audio book, play in your ears the same way that music playing in your ears, the same way that podcast playing in your ears. It'll play in your ears the same way. But it'll get that brain churning, get them thoughts popping up, get that mind racing with new ideas. Fill that brain up with that new way of thinking. Yes, it will. Think about where our country would be if some of those brothers was alive. Think about where we'd be as black men, as a community of black men, if the brothers that actually had brothers coming together were still alive. They knew what they were doing. We didn't know what we were doing. And it's sad too. The reason that's sad is because we got more frontline soldiers than any other race in this country, even though we're only 13% of the population. We got more soldiers than whites. We got more soldiers than Hispanics. But it don't matter, because our soldiers love killing each other. We so out of order. Nobody has to worry about coming into our community and facing any opposition except another brother. That's it. Except another brother. I say all of this to say, man, there are some very bright brothers amongst us. It is imperative that we recognize them as being bright, and protect them at all costs. Because when it comes to moving our communities forward, it ain't gonna be no quote unquote street niggas that do that. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. It's gonna be some brothers have high levels of intellect, that have read something, that know how to go about moving on something. That's what it's going to be. And it's up to us to make sure that, you know, they can see the fucking plan play out. I've said it before, man. I don't know where I've said it at, but I'll say it again. Nipsey Hussle dying was the biggest fucking setback our community has faced since Fred Hampton died. Like, talking about a brother who was from that street, spoke that language, came across another language to speak, and began speaking that other language to the people that received the street language. And for him to be taken out, where he was taken out at, how he was taken out, by who he was taken out by. It'd be another 30, 40, 50 years before we see another one like him. Just saying what it is, man. It is ridiculous. Anyhow, man, that's all I wanted to say on this, man.